Hello, welcome back to my channel. I'm so glad that you are here and I so appreciate you coming to watch my videos. Don't forget to subscribe so that you never miss any of my wig related content. Today I am bringing you a wig review for Wig Studio One. Wig Studio One has a really great private Facebook group. It's called the Wig Studio One Wig and Topper Support Group, and it's a great group. I will link it in the description box for you to come and join. So today we're going to take a look at this beautiful new wig by Gabor from their Luxury Designer series. This is Full Finesse, and the color on this one is Iced Cafe Latte. Start taking a look at this beautiful Full Finesse. So I love this cut. It's so pretty. I like how the layers just fall really gently and have some layering to, have some different lengths. I guess that's layering, right? Duh. But I like the way the ends curve towards the face. The layers don't start until they're a little bit longer, although there are a few shorter layers up here. And there is a bang, it's a long bang, and you could get more forehead coverage if you wanted to cut that bang. These are heat-friendly fibers, so you can use your heat tools on this wig. These are the true to life heat-friendly fibers, just like Gabor. So really, really pretty. Great movement. Really beautiful to style, which we'll do at the end of the video. So she has an extended lace front, which is going to give you a really, really nice hairline. So it's going to extend down to here. And then this one has a middle part, but it's a wide middle part. So the edges of the part are right here. So you have all this area to part in, which is really nice. So if you wanted to, now it came middle parted out of the box, so I just left it as a middle part. I was trying to play around with the part, and it was going to require a little more work with the heat tools and stuff like that to move that part. But the great thing about this wide mono part is that if you want to go a little left of center, a little right of center, you can achieve that and have more of a side part look. So I really, really like that it has a wide parting space. So here, there's that bang. Here are the ear tabs. So the fit on this one is definitely average and average plus. Ear to ear on me, it's just slightly long, and I'm 11 ear to ear. I have petite measurements, remember. Forehead to nape, I'm 13, and there's definitely a lot of extra cap, I mean extra cap in that, not that it's uncomfortable on my head, but extra cap as in there's extra cap to accommodate larger head sizes. And then I did need to bring the adjusters in. So it's definitely average and average plus, but for me with my petite head, I think if I used a wig grip or taped down my lace front, I would be perfectly comfortable wearing the wig as well. The measurements are 5.75 inches for this bang. So that's why I'm saying you would definitely need to trim that, but it is there if you did want to shorten it. And then there's a 13-inch measurement at the crown. The nape is 10 inches. The sides are 12 inches. The back has a 12-inch measurement as well. And the weight is 5.74 ounces. So I will show you the part up close. It was a little hard to open, and with that dark root, it's kind of hard to see the knotting. So like I said, the part may need a little work with your heat tools, and the bangs I did have to do a little, with my hot comb, getting those to calm down. So here's that wide mono part. I love that. That's, to me, almost, it looks like a mini full mono top. I mean, you just have a little bit of closed lace around it. There's really not that much closed lace around it. It's all mono on the, in that parting space. It's so nice. That gives you plenty of room to play around with your part. And then you see how much room you have here at the lace front. That wide part is giving you this wide lace front. So that is going to allow you to redirect your part to the side as well, if that's what you prefer. So there's the extended lace front, which looks really, really nice, giving you that beautiful hairline. Soft ear tabs with metal stays so that you can adjust that flush against your face. Open wefting all through the cap, extended nape with Velcro adjusters, and these are the true to life heat-friendly synthetic fibers. Okay, so this beautiful color is Iced Cafe Latte, which is GF924SS. It is a gorgeous rooted brunette that has highlights going through, Great color if you want to try a highlighted brunette, if you want to lighten up a little bit for the summer, if you're wearing brunettes, or it's a fun color if you want to darken a little bit when you wear blondes, but you don't want to go completely dark brunette, you know, so really, really beautiful highlighted brown. So the description is a dark brown that's shaded with golden brown, or I would say golden blonde. So the root color is a dark brown, but then we go into more of a medium brown. So, but you will be able to see that root anywhere you separate the hair. They did place the lighter color at the lace front, which is nice. It makes those knots really disappear. I would consider this, they do call it iced, but I've never thought this looked like a cool color. I mean, you read the description, it's telling you it's got golden brown, golden blonde in it. So the highlight that's going through that is definitely gold. So I would say this is warm, neutral to warm. So here is the Iced Cafe Latte in Window Light. You can see that beautiful highlight. See the dimension in it. There's the rooting color. Here's the lace front. We are under my patio cover. You can see the root color. You can see that zigzag part's coming right back. I'll step into the sun. Since these are the true to life heat friendly fibers, I do recommend that if this wig is long enough, I would have, you know, my wide tooth comb handy to be able to comb through and try to keep these fibers from clumping as much as possible. I'll show you what she looks like with glasses. Now these ear tabs are almost too long for me, but I am able to tuck, but it's a little challenging. So hopefully it's not lifting. That'll happen when a wig is a little too long ear to ear and you tuck it behind the ears. So, but very easy with your glasses. There's a lot of hair on this wig, but it's still a very natural density. So not full of permatease or anything like that. So glasses will go up, no problem. This little 5.75-inch layer does cause quite a few little flyaways. I don't know if you can see those, but I certainly can. I feel like there's always one in my face. So what I usually do for those is just yank those things right out because I'm like, they're never gonna not be irritating, you know? So, but you can get that layer back in a headband. And a headband, especially with these heat-friendly fibers, is a great way to style a wig. You could also put in the headband and do a low pony, which would be cute. And especially if you're out in wind, you know, breezy conditions, that's a great way to control the hair and then not have these, because these little bangs, I'm telling you, they're gonna be going in your face and stuff in those types of conditions. I got them under control, and you can see as long as I'm inside, it's not too bad. They're not flopping real badly here, but I did have to work on them with my heat tools. So, but you could also, oh, I didn't show y'all. You could also pull that bang layer out, you know, with the headband. So this one has long enough sides to easily do a half up, half down. And then these bang layers are gonna wanna come down around the face, which is really pretty. I just think that looks really natural, gives you some hair around the face. Really, really pretty. And of course, these, you know, with these bangs, these are heat-friendly fibers. So if you wanted to curl them under a little bit and, you know, shorten them up a little bit that way, you could certainly do that. You could put them, you know, put a little wave in them if you wanted to. So this wig, since it has an extended nape, that is so nice. It goes in a nice ponytail. And then of course you could twist and braid and stuff like that and do updos with it as well. It's a really, really nice length. Now, another thing that you could do, depending on where you have it parted, is if these little layers on, these little bang layers are just driving you crazy, you could just clip those back too. And you have that beautiful lace front, which enables you to do that. So really, really pretty. Sorry, there's just one that's just driving me nuts. Okay. Sorry, I hate to be like picking at the hair the whole time I'm doing a review, but there's just always one hair. So anyway, forgive me. So thank you to Wig Studio One for sending this wig to review. I will put purchase information, and I do have a link that I'll put in for the purchase information that gives you a discount, which is really, really nice. And I'll also link the private Facebook group down there as well, so you can join that. Thanks so much for watching. Take care of yourselves. And until next time, don't forget, you're absolutely beautiful. Bye-bye.